Hey everybody, it's me, Bradley, or better known in the YouTube world as TPG. Guess what? It is the 28th of September 2017, and tomorrow is the 29th, which is the day that I'm going to Atlanta to see this movie that I have been following for years. I read the book so long ago, and now it is being made into a movie, and I am so excited to go. There's just one dilemma. I haven't got a hotel yet. And there's a reason for that. Well, alright, it all goes back to this. I'm not, like, cheap or anything. But, I mean, I don't have the money to, like, stay in a $300 or $400 a night hotel. If I did, Lord have mercy, I would love it. But I like to stay in a decent hotel. And the reason for that is, well, a long time ago, a few years ago, Shannon Rose and I, and if you don't know Shannon Rose is a really good friend of mine here where I live, also a fellow YouTuber who has a great channel. If you've not checked out Shannon Rose, please do so. Great channel, very funny person, goes live a lot. Just anyway, great person. And Shannon and I went to to Savannah, Georgia together for Halloween one year. And we were going to get us a nice little hotel at the La Quinta. And it was a pretty little hotel. It was reasonably priced. And then we saw this other hotel down the street. We're like, let's go down the street to the $50 hotel and, like, stay there because that'll give us more money to party on. Okay, so we march our little happy butts down the street to the $50 hotel. Mind you, I believe that you get what you pay for after this. This is what taught me that example. So we paid our little money, we went into our hotel, and there was 3 of us staying in the hotel. And Shannon and I walk in, and the room was okay. It was like, okay, that's not too bad. There was nobody there. It was like, looked like an abandoned hotel or something, we thought. So we get in there, and when we go into the bathroom, like to take a shower, the light fixture had come down, and it had wires exposed. And whenever you take a shower, the water would splash up on it, and it would, like, spark and crap. It was ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I thought, oh my God, we're going to get electrocuted. We're going to die. Well, as the sun started to go down, people started to come out. And we realized that next door to us was a prostitute. Because this was one of those hotels where people lived. So this woman next door to us was a prostitute. And how we know this is because we'd hear, knock, 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 and then they would leave. And then we'd hear, knock, 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 boom, and then they would leave. So this went on all night long. And then all of a sudden, all these people started coming out. And they weren't just your normal, everyday people. They were really scary-looking people that were, like, frightening. And they're, like, knocking on our door. Hey, you boys want a beer? We're like, no, thank you. No, thanks. Oh, my God, Jesus, help us, Lord. Please, God, get us out of here. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So I learned then, no, I'm not going to stay in those kind of hotels anymore. So I'm trying to find this hotel in Atlanta, and I'm a big believer now in reading the reviews. And this goes back to a couple months ago, last year on my birthday, which is in November. I was going to go out of town and meet some friends in the next city over, and we was going to get a hotel and everything. So and the usual hotel that I stay in that town was really booked up. There was some big event going on in town at the Coliseum there, and I couldn't get my usual hotel, so I called Tpg'S, and there's this nice little eager woman, and she's trying to sell me and my roommate this hotel, and she's making it sound like this is the Hilton, like we're about to stay at the Hilton, and it's it's a good rate, and I'm talking reasonable, like $80 to $100 a night. I can afford that. I can do that. Okay, that I can do. You know, that's reasonable to me. So I'm like, okay. So I said, well, let me read the reviews. So I go in my room. I'm reading the reviews, and I start seeing cockroaches, bed bugs. No, not happening. So I said, nope, that's not good. She's just, okay, what's wrong with it? So I'm like, well, the reviews suck. It's got like one positive review, everything else sucks. I'm not staying there. So she says, well, let me find you another one. So she starts typing in. She starts explaining this next hotel. Y'all, this woman is making it sound like I'm about to stay now at, like, the Ritz-Carlton now, you know, like the Plaza in New York or something like this fancy, smancy hotel. I start reading the reviews, talking about people been shot there. It's a bad neighborhood. I'm like, lady, I'm not staying here either. No, ma'am.com, not today. No, ma'am, not today. Ever. No, ma'am, not today. Satan, never. So she's like, fine, I'll try one more. So she's typing in the next one, and she's all, okay, let's see if this one suits your fancy. And I was like, suit my fancy, okay? So she starts telling me about this hotel and the price and dot, 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 and it's got this and it's got that and it's got the other. It's got a pool. Okay, whatever. So I said, no. I started reading the reviews. Yeah, it had a pool, according to the reviews, that was green and like had been drained and was cracked and it was just nasty, and the pool was green, they had to drain it, it was nasty, had bed bugs. Nope, I'm not staying there. She got so mad, y'all, seriously, that she like hung up on me. She was like, look, sir, I guess obviously I'm not going to please you, so when you decide what you want, you just call me back. Click. Okay, I wasn't trying to be an ass to the woman. I really wasn't. I was simply trying to explain to this woman that I'm not going to stay in some place like that. If I'm going to stay in a place for a couple of days, I want to stay in someplace decent. All I asked for is a nice shower, a nice bathroom, a clean, comfortable bed, you know, and some nice little decorations in the room. It doesn't have to be the best room, you know. I mean, it doesn't have to be super fancy, you know, just something nice, you know. If I have people come over or whatever, I don't want them looking around going, God forbid, Lord have mercy, this place is scary. Like, you know, so I did end up finding a hotel on my birthday, y'all, and I'm going to talk about that, then I'll go back to the hotel in Atlanta thing. We got me a hotel on my birthday. We get to this hotel and it had like a bulletproof, like, glass around the front door. And the little people were like, so what are you here for? And I'm like, it's my birthday, yay, woo. And they're like, are you going out? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, well, how long are you going to be gone? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm meeting some friends out downtown. Well, you live an hour away. Why are you staying in a hotel? I said, because it's my birthday and we're going to go out and have a good time and, you know, get drunk or whatever. And she was like, and they were like, oh, well, we don't like people coming in late at night. What? Okay. I said, well, I'm sorry. That's probably going to happen because I'm going to go out to some clubs and maybe out to breakfast afterwards with some friends. I don't get here much, whatever. So I said, by the way, my best friend may be coming back with me for a little while to hang out in the hotel. Are they going to spend the night? No, they're going to come by for a little while and meet me here. But we don't allow guests after 10 o'clock at night, so they have to come before 10. They seriously would not let my friend in like after 10 o'clock at night. It was ridiculous. You couldn't get in. And it was barely hard enough for us to get back in after 10 o'clock at night. So I was like, why does these people want to know all of my business? So I promise you, I wrote down the name of that hotel and I will never, ever, ever stay there again. It was awful. So anyway, these have been my experiences of hotels. And I have had some decent ones. So I've been looking around Atlanta and I've been trying to find hotels. Now, granted, I've only been to Atlanta like maybe 3 times. But they've always been for the day. I've only spent the night there once, and I didn't book the hotel. Someone else did, and we went there with a former boss of mine for a business trip and stayed the night in this really big, fancy hotel. It was a beautiful hotel. So I don't know how much it cost, but it was really nice. I'm sure it was a pretty penny. But it was a pretty hotel, and I enjoyed staying there. But I don't know Atlanta. I don't know what's a good area of Atlanta, what's a bad area of Atlanta, or anything like this. So I managed to type in, hotels near this place, the Midtown Art Cinema. Okay, and I get all these things. Okay, and there's a couple reasonable ones in my price range. Now, most of them start, because this is like in the middle of downtown Atlanta, so most of them start at like $200. Well, there's one for like $50. Well, I knew that was crazy. I started reading the reviews. Child, no, I don't even want to talk about what it was saying in these reviews. It was like the scariest thing I've ever seen. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I go to the next one. Nope, nothing good, y'all. It's frightening to me. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I have to pick one. And I've narrowed it down to about 2. And my roommate's probably going to shoot me in the head because I promised when I got home today, before he got home from work, I would have a hotel found and booked and everything else. But I don't really like any of the ones that I've looked at so far. And I don't know what to do because I am so... Maybe I am picky, I don't know, but I don't try to be. Like, I'm not some, like, prude or anything like that, but I am a little bit picky in where I spend the night. Because I have trouble sleeping away from home anyway. I always have. My mom was the same way. Like, when I would go to sleepovers at friends' houses, or even today, if I go and stay with somebody at their house, like visiting them or whatever, I have a terrible time sleeping. So if I'm going to sleep somewhere, I have to stay somewhere where I'm comfortable, because if not, I will sit up all night long. It's like when I went to New York City. The very first time I was in New York, I stayed in this tiny little room. It was so scary to me. This room was terrifying. And it was like this little room, and I literally sat in the window and like smoked cigarettes and watched everyone in the alley. And I don't know if it was necessarily the hotel, because actually once we got moved to a better room, and the reason we got a crappy room was because our plane was late, and we ended up getting put in a smaller room. But we were moved to a very nice, decent room the next day in a very beautiful hotel. But I think this room was like down in the basement or whatever. But it was really scary. But we got moved. But anyway, I was in New York, so I was like, oh my God, I'm a young kid in New York. So, long story. And I will do a video about my New York experience because I do want to talk about that because that is a funny story. And since you guys love my stories, I'll tell that story. I definitely will do a video on that in the next couple of days. But anyhow, I'm going to find this hotel and I'm going to try to do it. And when I come back tonight, I'm going to do a video tonight because Will and Grace comes on tonight. Yay, the new season of Will and Grace is on. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I'm going to do a Will and Grace review. Now, I got to answer a question real quick. I gotta ask why I've not finished doing any more American Horror Story reviews. Y'all been watching it? It's like really crazy and I can't figure out like what to talk about because I don't know what the hell's going on. That's why I haven't done any reviews. But it's just, oh my gosh, I don't even know if, I can't even begin to tell you what's going on because I can't explain it myself. And I try to write out my review and think about it and I'm just like, I don't even know where to start with my review. But when I do a Will and Grace review tonight, I hope they'll have a hotel and I can tell you all about it. Now about my trip. Somebody wrote me and asked me if I'll go live. I don't know if I'll go live. I may go live from my hotel. I don't know. But I definitely know tomorrow night is the premiere. 2 of the actors are going to be there. I don't know who else is going to be there. Maybe possibly the writers, directors. I don't know. So I'm hoping to get my picture at least taken with the 2 actors. And if they allow me to go live or actually videotape them, then I may do a video of me with them and put that on YouTube for you guys to see me meeting Ben Bauer and Grant Davis, who are 2 of the stars of Something Like Summer. And I will definitely come back when I come back from Atlanta on Sunday, and I'll do a review of the movie, and I'll talk about the book, and things like that. But I want to tell y'all something really, really quick. If you really want to know about it, I want you guys to do me a favor. I'm going to try to go back to my original concept of my videos a little bit. And years ago, 5 years ago, I did a whole series of videos called Bradley's World. And if you scroll through all of my videos down towards the bottom, they're not the best quality because I had a really shitty webcam at the time and my laptop, but I did a lot of videos like that, and I want y'all to go watch them and tell me what you think, if you think I should kind of go back to those kind of things. But I did a very good review on Something Like Summer, the book, so check that one out. Bradley's World, Something Like Summer. I might try to even actually put the link in the video for that because I want you guys to check it out. But check out my older videos and see what you think about them. If I should maybe kind of do a little bit more stuff like I did back then or what, because here lately I haven't been MIA in YouTube. I've just been kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm now at 400 subscribers. I never thought I would even have, oh my gosh, 50, you know. So I'm so excited and I have met some amazing people. I have so many people to thank for my wonderful subscribers, but a few very big people to thank for, you know, my subscribers. And I've met some amazing friends, and I have some great moderators for my live chats, like Simply Beautiful on a Budget, Coconut, Adventures with Talia, Just Does Handbrake, Shannon Rose, Margaret Thatcher, Sharon Simply Southern, all these people that moderate my chats, you know, all these wonderful people I've met, all these new people I've met, like Douglas Fairchild, who I just love him so much, and Jay and Tay's Shopping Adventures, I love them. There's so many people that I have met, and so many people that I'm going to keep meeting and writing to and talking. Sharon Wise, another one, I love her. Just meeting them and knowing their chats and getting to know them and writing them, you know, and just learning all these people. It has been so amazing to me. A little bit overwhelming at first. So I had to kind of back up a little bit and figure out where I was going. I kind of went in a crazy direction for a little while, but I'm back. I'm focused now. I'm feeling better. My last video, you know, I made was a little sad, and we're entitled to that. Everybody gets sad. Everybody feels lonely. Everybody feels sad. It wasn't directed in any certain way. It was just the way I was feeling at the time. And, you know, one of the things that people say about me, and I try to pride myself on, is that I'm real, and I'm going to always be real. So if I want to do a video where I'm sad and I'm real, I'm going to do it. But anyway, thank you to everybody who has helped me get to 400 subscribers. Thank you to all of my residents of the trailer park. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to my friends, the people that I've grown to love. Thank you to everyone who sent me the beautiful gifts that y'all have sent me. I just love you guys so much. So just keep watching my videos. But again, go back and watch my old videos and leave it in the comments below as to what you think about them. If you think I should go back, like which one of those kind of concepts did you like? You know, which kind of concepts in those videos did you like? The more vlogging stuff, the more review stuff, kind of help me figure it out. Because, you know, I don't do makeup and I don't do games and I don't do drama. So there's so many different, I don't really know which way to go. I enjoy watching all types of videos. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I was in a live stream earlier and they were shopping and I was like, what is that? What is that? What is that? Like, I kept asking questions because I didn't know what half this stuff was, but I so enjoyed it. I love learning about other people. But so let me know what you guys want. And leave it in the as I said, leave it in the comments below. And I promise you, I will be back later tonight with a Will and Grace review, and I will have a hotel. But I just had to sit down and talk to you guys for a minute about why I feel the way I do about hotels. So guys, I love you. Remember to stay true to yourself, okay? Don't change for nobody. Do not, all right? Do not. And don't let anybody make you feel lesser of a person, all right? Remember, hating is a disease, and some people need to get well soon. Love you guys. Peace out.